Hello everyone. I'm Dan83. Welcome to the Tuesday Brew, the place where we caffeinate and educate. This is nice, isn't it? Look at this. No expense spared. Thank you very much for joining us on our first official episode. I would like to take the opportunity to quickly thank the wonderful Emily Smith for making all this happen because she's the best. So, she's just the best. So, that's it. This episode is sponsored by coffee. Coffee. The best way to get your daily caffeine intake. Everyone loves coffee. It's petrol for humans. So, to start with then, we're talking about fonts today because I love fonts. I found out recently that not everyone thinks about fonts all the time or every day. Some people don't go days without thinking about fonts, which I find quite sad, really. Our new blog went live yesterday and it talks about fonts. Specifically, fonts that you use for your business in a commercial sense, because did you know that Canva, a thing a lot of people use for their business posts, a lot of fonts you can't use for commercial purposes. So the blog will tell you all about that. It's all very informative and stuff like that. So please, the link will be in the comments. So please go and have a look and tell us what you think. And yeah, so now I'm going to tell you a bit of a story. So I was thinking about fonts, and I was thinking about when I started to obsess about fonts. And I think it was university that did it for me. We had a project, and I think the first year of university, we were fresh out of college, didn't know anything about anything really. And we had a project where we had to choose 3 letters. Now, these 3 letters couldn't make a word, so you couldn't choose cat or dog or hat. 3 random letters that didn't make a word. I can't remember my letters. I think it might have been MKB or something like that. And then we had a choice of 5 fonts, so we could pick one. And then we had 6 weeks to hand draw different arrangements of these fonts. That was it. That was the project, 6 weeks. And I think that kind of got in there. But I absolutely love that. And I think they still do it now, or we don't know. Emily didn't do it, so they don't maybe. I think they had to stop it because, psychological effects. Anyway, cool. So we've got some questions, I believe, about fonts. Ooh, exciting. Oh, what's my favourite font? Wow, don't mess about. Favourite font. I don't have a favourite font. Fonts are a bit like seasons and moods, and I might use Poppins quite a lot, or I might use Lato a bit, or I might use Railway. Generally, it'll be sans serif fonts that I like because they're like sans serif fonts and they're serif fonts, which I'm sure I'll talk about very shortly. Generally, I favour a sans serif font. Obviously, I can't say it very well, but I do favour a sans serif font. I think we have a question on the live stream as well. Look at that. From Mr. Barnes. What is my least favourite font? Oh, well, the cliche amongst designers would be Comic Sans. Everyone knows Comic Sans and knows how horrible it is. Unless you're a primary school student, and that's okay. Use it. Fill your boots while you're young. Use Comic Sans on all your homework. As many colours as you can. Do it. My least favourite font is quite a new one to me. Actually, Emily again enlightened me on this one. My least favourite font is Papyrus. Look at that. What use is that to anyone? Unless you're opening some sort of restaurant, you're in an Egyptian restaurant. Is that a thing? Egyptians have restaurants? But you wouldn't be a good one, because you're using that. That isn't good. This isn't good, people. It's trying to do too much, and in doing too much, it does nothing. It's rubbish. And the meme, I believe, is the film Avatar use that as their font, as the main logo of their font, which is an absolute crime. So stop using Papyrus if you ever used it. If you've got it outside your shop on the outside, I'm really sorry for you. Papyrus is really bad. Change your mind. Somebody change your mind. No one. No one. Question, next one. Come on, bring them on. Starting now. Do you have any advice for picking the correct font for my business? Yeah? Oh, you want to hear it? Okay. Okay, so as I mentioned before, there are different types of fonts. And these different types of fonts say different things about what they are, what they're used for. So if you are an advisor or a consultant or a lawyer or something with you need to exude authority and respect and trust, then you're going to use a serif font, which is a font like Times New Roman or Playfair Display, or it's got the little things on it. Let's see if I've got an example here. Hang on. I don't have an example. So I've got in front of me, completely randomly, I've got this tray of letters, and it isn't a prop. It is on my desk all the time. So a serif is the little things on the end of the letters. When you got a T, it's the little on the end. That's a serif. And sans serif, sans means without, I believe in Latin. I think it's Latin. Latin's the whole thing to do with fonts. Hello, Hayden. How you doing? You good? Got any questions? Well, hold them for a minute because I'm answering this one now. So sans serif fonts then. So the font that Google use, that's a sans serif font. It's modern, it's sophisticated, it's minimal. So Apple, their font is sans serif. Our font, 83, that's a good example of a sans serif font. Source Sans Pro, Google font, commercial license, free to use, all good. Cutting edge, those sort of things. There are other ones, script ones, they're more elegant. Coca-Cola, it's very traditional, elegant, scripty font. So it really depends on what business you're in and what you want to show as a business. So if you're fun, I'm great, Hayden, thank you. I'm all right, I'm good. I'm full of coffee now. And it's cool enough to drink. I nearly scalded my mouth before I started this. I've lost the plot. If you're a fun business, you want, use a more fun font. Like, I can't think of any examples. I don't use fun font. Quite a miserable guy myself. Yeah. Anyway, I'm getting off this question now because I've lost the plot. So next, any more questions? Oh, we're going to hang on. What is the difference between fonts and typefaces? There is a difference. They're not just different names. So a typeface is a family of fonts. So Times New Roman is a typeface. It's a family of fonts. Times New Roman Bold is a font. So font is the members of the family, and typeface is the family. There you go. Oh, that's a great font. That's a great question. I'm just saying font around me now. I would say I would call it obviously Beard Sans is a good one, I think. Beard Sans. But just listen to the music a minute while I'm thinking. My mind's a blank. My mind is a blank. Just to pop down, I would call it Funfenbanger Sans. That's what I call it. Okay. Next. Stop that one. Ooh, colour palette. Again, a colour is a whole other thing. So you've got your typography psychology and you've got your colour psychology. So colours mean different things. So if you are, you'll notice a lot of medical things are green or blue. That's kind of that. That's cleanliness, trust, health are all those colours. Orange is a warm colour. It's I've done my research on this question. I know this stuff, but I don't know. I do know. So red is a very bold colour. It's passionate, but it can also be a warning. So maybe if you use a really bright red, that might not be good. If you use a slightly, different. I haven't researched this question. Hayden, you've bested me. Oh, sorry. I'll just get this. There you go. Look, see, I know this stuff. This is all stuff. So red is a colour for warning. It also evokes strong emotions. So and it's a really memorable colour, like Coke. If, as I said last week, if Coke was blue, the week before, it wouldn't be the same, would it? It wouldn't be as good. It also encourages appetite, apparently. So there you go. Get the Coke down, yeah. Orange reflects excitement and enthusiasm. There you go. 83, enthusiastic. Shows warmth. I said that. Got that right. Also warns of caution. That's not true. That's true. It's also apparently I've been told the best colour for sales for selling stuff. Also, that's true. Also the royal colour of the Netherlands, my favourite international football team, obviously apart from England, of course. And so on and so forth. So it's a whole other thing, and maybe next week we'll do about colours. I think I'm just looking at Emily, so she's got the nod. I got the thumbs up. Next week, colours. That's what we're talking about, just for you, Hayden. So tune in. Cool. We got any more? No more questions. Just here for 3 minutes then. Well, thank you all. Thank you all very much for turning up. I really enjoy doing this. I hope to do some more. We love to talk to you. We love the questions. Thank you for the questions. They're really good. Thanks, Dan. Love you too. And yeah, that's it. Just thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. I've been Dan83, and this has been the Tuesday Brew. We're making this a regular thing. So if you don't already, give 83 Design a like and a follow, and look out for the events. We're going to make this a regular event. So sign up. We'll be sharing it. Get your questions. If you got any ideas, anything you want to know, like Hayden wants to know about colours, anything particularly you don't know, then ask. LinkedIn as well. Follow us on LinkedIn and Instagram. We're everywhere. We don't really do Twitter so much, but we do the other things. And TikTok. We haven't got the TikTok link. I've put Emily right on the spot there. But if you go to our website, then it's on there. It's all on there. So thank you very, very much. I'll see you all next week, same time. Bye.